Hello, it's Luke Voulgarakis from LV Life and welcome to your quick tarot for week commencing the 16th of September. Now, we'd always do 3 cards at the beginning to represent the general energies, and then you will notice with this video are the timestamps that can forward you to your sun, moon or rising signs, and it's always worth checking all 3 of those just to get a clear picture of what's going on for you. Remembering, if you would like a private reading with me, you can visit me at lukevoulgarakis.com/tarot and then send me a little message on there to arrange that. We can do it in video, in person. I can put something on a YouTube link for you as a private link. There's all kinds of options that we have to do that for you, wherever you are in the world. Okay, so let me get those for you. Also, please like, follow, subscribe, share, all the things we do on social media to help grow these platforms. Okay, first card out here was the Hierophant. Second and third cards, the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Cups. Righty-ho, let's look at these. Here we are. So the Hierophant card, when I see this card, I always really like to look into the bottom part of this picture, because we've got this spiritual leader in the middle, but in front are like 2 people there, just 2 people that look identical, at least from behind, that are bowing down here and just following the authority of that leader, not even questioning it. And I think if this came up in the reverse position, I'd be asking you to question some advice that you're being given. But I think in this position, I think you need to look for some really sound and steady advice this week. Advice that's come from someone with leadership and wisdom, someone that's actually doing the thing. So not taking advice from people that aren't following their own advice, but taking advice from people who really are doing the thing. And then they can give you their real life experiences of that thing. So I think, yeah, advice needed this week from someone who is a little more wise or a little more experienced in the matter that you need advice of. And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is about life being a gamble. And life is always a gamble, right? And when you play the Wheel of Fortune, some things are nice. You win some lovely gold characters here around the edge. They look lovely. And then some things are not so nice, like snakes and devils. So the Wheel of Fortune is very much about participating regardless. Because if you win a lovely prize. And if you lose, you win a lesson, right? And so truly it's win-win anyway, but you have to participate in life. You have to take a gamble. So if we pop those 2 together, I feel like if somebody's given you some advice that's maybe a little riskier than you would normally like to proceed in the world, maybe they're not as risk adverse as you because they've got more wisdom and more experience in knowing that it always works out in the end. But if you're perhaps feeling excited but hesitant by this advice because it's out of your comfort zone, then I'm saying go for it. Step out of that comfort zone, take the risk, spin the wheel of life. And then we've got this Two of Cups. And you can see here that there are 2 people divinely connected. And I say that because of this winged character above them. And then one is reaching forward to the other. And that's like somebody... and in this situation, I think somebody's literally offering you advice, stepping in front of you and extending the olive branch and saying, like, here, I've got this for you, I can help you, I can support you. But you've got to take the risk, right? You've got to step out your comfort zone. So I feel like help is at hand here, right? Help is ready for you to support you, to take action, to guide you. But you have to, the point there is take action. Like you have to actually do the thing. They can't do it for you, but they can hold your hand through it. All right, so that's your general energies. And let's see what we get now as we begin with Taurus. Okay, Taurus, what do we have? The one that flew out. All right, Taurus, the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups, like a little surprise. I think, because cups, again, are like people, your relationships in your life, I think that this person that's stepping forward for you, remembering, look, this person here is reaching ahead. They've both got a similar kind of mini dress situation going on here. So that person that reaching forward for you is actually like a surprise person, somebody you would never expect to come forward and give you advice and mentorship and great ideas. So there's some inspiration coming, I think, from someone that you're not necessarily expecting it from. All right, Virgo. Right, more wands, more pages, sorry. Page of Wands, Virgo. You have to step into new opportunity. And again, very linked to these general energies. Like, you can manifest, create, do anything that you want, but you've got to step into it. But what you're doing is for a sense of longevity. Meaning that the page is like the intern, then we have the knight who gets the job, and then the queen and the king that master the authority. So I see longevity in this thing if you can step into that comfort zone and step out of the comfort zone, sorry, and take that risk. All right, Capricorn. Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn. God, it's all very positive so far for you guys, Earth signs. Capricorn, like literally yellow brick road, through an archway, up a mountain, ta-da, universe provides. So again, I think that this thing is going to pay off. This Wheel of Fortune opportunity is going to pay off for you. It's exactly where you're meant to be. It's the path that you're meant to be course corrected on. So this person that's coming in, that's giving you this advice, that's you know, holding your hand as such, they are course correcting you. They are putting you back on the path that you really should be on if you want to get the reward. Okay, Sagittarius. Let's move into our fire signs. Whoops. Sagittarius, I've thrown you on the floor. Sagittarius, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. What we see here is this person holding this bird here. All of what's going on behind here is everything's blossoming and blooming and growing. So, I mean, I feel, if we look at that general energy about you've got to spin the wheel of life, right? I think for you it has to be calculated risks. I think you need to look at exactly what you've got physically at the moment. You know, pay attention to that bird in the hand, because that is worth everything. So if you can take this risk, if you can spin the wheel of life, you can do it from a place of, you have to feel safe and secure and know that right now you're good, which you are. But yeah, it's more of a calculated risk for you if you're going to do it. Okay, where are we at? Gosh, I've lost count of all my cards already. Okay, Leo. Let's see what Leo's got. I'm really getting good at throwing these cards on the floor. Leo, the sun card. The sun is shining, the weather is sweet. I don't even know if that's the right words for the song. I don't think it is. Naked baby riding around on a horse. This is very masculine energy in a sense of, it's like go-getting energy, like jumping in feet first, enjoying, embracing, really kind of grabbing the bull by the horns and being excited and vibrant about life. So yeah, it's like jumping feet first for you, I think, and just really embrace all of the joy of it, because I think it's going to bring so much joy. You know, this kind of spinning that wheel of life and just taking those risks. All right, and then Aries. Aries, you need to get the right people in the right places. So maybe it's more of a team effort, this thing, right? Maybe you need to understand what's solid in your life in terms of the people around you. Like, who is solid, who's got your back, who can you rely and support on? So that those people are going to be your team. So maybe you need to consult with your team before taking this gamble, to know that, you know, they've got your back. If it doesn't quite pay off, they've still got your back. They're still going to uplift you and support you. But yeah, really knowing who those people are. Don't go in with any flaky people, right? You want to make sure that you've got really solid people around you. Okay, Gemini. I need to move some of these cards out of the way. It's getting a bit confusing. Gemini, what have we got? Gemini, the Six of Wands. People are supporting you. They're riding along by your side here. They're celebrating with you. They're uplifting you. They feel joyous for you, right? They feel your victory. So Gemini, if you take this risk, that Wheel of Fortune from the General Energies card, you are going to have all these people literally right by your side supporting you, like your own cheer squad. So yeah, I feel like really good energy this week for you in terms of just going for it and knowing that you are loved and supported, and like people aren't looking at you like you're crazy. They're looking at you like, wow, isn't that person inspirational? Okay, Aquarius. Oh, the Judgment card, but reversed. Our first reversed card. Wow. Okay, Judgment. So that's about the tides turning, right? So Judgment depicts Judgment Day. And on Judgment Day, you're completely vulnerable and open, and you're at the mercy of whatever's happening, right? And that's kind of this angel-like character here. But this is all about tides turning, like this transition from the old to the new. And particularly in this reverse position, I feel like maybe you're having a mental health or mindset shift where you have been at fear and worried, and maybe trying to control everything, but actually now you're just having to release into it, and you're having to be vulnerable to it and exposed to it, and just ride with those waves as the tide turns, right? And obviously the tides always turn for the better in this respect. So yeah, I think, change for Aquarians in terms of how they're feeling about life in the world and responding to things at the moment. All right, Libra. Another reverse Libra. So it's the Four of Wands, Four of Swords reversed. Libra, you need to take a retreat. Like, you need to rest and reflect and pause. And this is about the mindset. I feel like maybe there's a lot going on in your mind at the moment. And maybe you've got all these conflicting challenges in your head, or just not sure how you're going to do it all or manage it all, or how you feel about it all. You need to step back and retreat, and you need to take a rest, right? And you need to focus on some of the stuff that's gone on before. How did you get through that? How did you feel about that? How have you overcome that stuff? And then use that as your strength for whatever's coming forward to get you through the kind of challenges, good or bad challenges, that are coming up. But you need to retreat and rest and look back at some of your wisdom and some of your past stuff to get you through the next part. So you're not actively doing anything at the moment. What you're doing is retreating this week. All right, Cancerians. Okay, the Six of Cups in reverse. You're asked to be curious about yourself, all right? If you're starting to judge your mindset, you're starting to think, oh, I'm crazy, or I'm this, or I'm that, or I don't understand myself, or why do I think and feel this way? Like, you're starting to look at things more curiously. This could be a great time actually to see a counselor or have some talking therapies or something. But I really feel like you need to be more curious about what's going on inside you. Not a judgment of why am I like this, but more of that curiosity of why am I like this? Where has this come from? What could that be? Is it that I've got some past life stuff that I haven't dealt with? Is it that, I've got things from childhood that I haven't dealt with? Or maybe it's that the whole set of experiences and I haven't really grieved properly or done anything with that stuff. So really started looking at yourself curiously. Oh, why do I behave this way? Maybe because, the way that I grew up, the society that I grew up in, the way that my parents raised me, just starting to get curious about the reasons behind the things, not the judgment of the thing itself. So yeah, more curiosity of the self, Cancerians. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, looking like a wounded warrior here. This is start again, Luke. Not pentacles, wands. These are wands. So we've got the Nine of Wands here, and this is closing towards the end. So maybe things are feeling a little bit tough at the moment. But actually, you're really nearing the end. So if you're feeling a bit battered and bruised and a bit weary, like this guy here, just know that you're right there. That's like the last hurdle for you. So you do need to soldier on, right? So this is a case of get through this week, soldier on, because you're right there, right by the 10. 10 is completion. So, you know, all of the hard work that you've been putting in, as battered as you feel, you just got to push through this week. Maybe proceed with caution in some aspects, in a sense of, you know, you're a bit tired or overwhelmed, or you're not thinking clearly, so don't make rash decisions, but definitely just keep doing the thing, because you're right there. All right, Pisces. Pisces, the 5 of Wands reversed. Stay away from the drama, but your own drama. Are you creating drama, Pisces? You know, it's easy to get caught up in stuff. It's easy to overthink stuff, and it's easy to assume things. So if there's some stuff going on in the world that you've got opinions or thoughts or feelings about, or even stuff for yourself, now just step away from those thoughts or feelings and don't get actively involved unless it's like critically important to your week or your life. Just don't get involved in this. Don't sweat the small stuff this week. It's just not worth it. Okay. Yeah, just you know, retreat from anything that's going to cause you drama, including your own mind. Okay. Well, I hope that they resonated for you. Please do let me know in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.